What's up? What's up? It's your man, The Real Deal, out of the city of Gary, Indiana, with another video. This video is about Obama's farewell address. And I'm sitting up here with this R. Kelly, stepping. I know it's Friday night, I hope you guys, whoever, if you're out there, get your step on. This is for Chicago, Gary, whatever. Get your step on. Anyway, let's get back focused. Look here. For the last 8 years, we had a black president. And what I remember in 2008 is the look on my mother's face. She couldn't believe that she actually saw a black man become president of the United States. And I have to admit, I didn't vote for him, but I was like, wow, it's a black man as the president. But let's look at the last 8 years of Obama's administration. Obama tried to do the best that he could. He could have done better with the stroke of a pen. But now we realize after 8 years, I think we've learned a lot as black people about putting our trust, into, these political parties, Democrat and Republican. Because all they want is your vote, and they'll do nothing for you. But my beef with Barack Obama is the fact that he's given the gays and lesbians more rights than he's given the oldest citizens here in this country, which is the African American. And that's not right. But a lot of you, you didn't see it the first 4 years and you still voted for him again. But I was listening to his farewell address. I didn't cry, nothing like that. I'm not no crying type of man. I'm not emotional unless it's just really something very devastating. But when he was quoting off the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, all men is created equal. You dig what I'm saying? And, that's a damn lie, because this is 2017, almost 200 years later, and the black man still is not equal. We still suffering like we damn near worse than we was when we was in slavery. And then he's talking about the economy, how many jobs that he created. But you have to understand, he bailed out, the banks, he bailed out the auto industry. You dig what I'm saying? He made them even stronger. He made the banks even stronger. But the common man, even the middle class, he really has done nothing for them. You dig? And, during Obama's administration, this global greed, everybody is shipping their companies out for this cheap labor, slave labor. See, America's problem is this. America is dependent on this slave labor. It's 2017, 500 years later, and you still want to make all the money and keep it in these few families here in the world while you just pay people pennies. You're willing to ship, exploit, other countries' labor force, with $2 an hour, no insurance, 12 hours a day. And in some countries, they're employing children. A lot of people don't even know that. America don't care. America always have and always will depend on cheap slave labor. That's what it was built on, was slavery. Everything America is and will be is because of slavery. My beef with President Obama is, with the stroke of a pen, an executive order, he could have changed the whole dynamics of the black community. And as far as reparations go, it's not about the cash. It's about access to education, access to small business loans. You dig? Access to, we control our own destinies. As black people in this country that contributed so much, you know what I'm saying? This country owes us that. Fuck what the coon talking about when he talk about where you pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. You know, that's some old dumbass shit. That's not even logical. You dig what I'm saying? You know, we the only people in this country, you know, we just basically we scratching and clawing for our very survival. Everybody has got their foot on our necks. You know, President Obama, you know, this motherfucker has let all these immigrants in this country, you know what I'm saying, and set up shop in our communities. You know, make it hard for us to get the small business loan, you know, but you steadily want to put the drugs in the community. You don't even, you know, he don't want to talk about that. He don't want to talk about that. You know, and the disrespect of all these damn immigrants in this country because of the way you haven't done nothing for the black community. You know, so, you know, with President Obama, a lot of people are very upset with you. You know, to the point that it's like, we don't even give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about this political system here in America. You know, all the black melanated people in this country, other than the coons like yourself, is like, fuck it. Let's just do our own thing. And I gotta agree with that. Let's just do our own damn thing. Leave us the fuck alone. You know, and Donald Trump, you know, after your administration, it's like President Obama, it was like, these hunkies is like, shoot, Dickens is trying to take over. So now you look into the White House right now, Donald Trump's cabinet in a couple of weeks ain't nothing but a goddamn Klan. You know, it's a damn Klan rally. You dig what I'm saying? A cabinet of the Grand Wizards of the Ku Klux Klan. You know, and you could have stopped that right in its tracks. But anyway, you know, that's my take on, you know, Obama's farewell speech. You know, and my final thoughts on that is, it was a wake-up call for black people. You know, for black people to finally realize, you know, that the America and the black community more than ever just need to be separate. You know, I believe in being separate but equal. I don't believe in being totally separate because, you know, it's hard to do that because we're here in this country, we've been here, and we're not going nowhere. But I think it gave us a serious wake-up call about we don't have nobody but ourselves. And with that, I'm the real deal out of the city of Gary, Indiana. GI, baby.